Welcome to my views and news. Firstly, we have an update for you on the situation in Debre Markos and Dambicha. Amhara, a popular front led by Skandar Naga, last night called for second day of protests, roadblocks, and a strike in Debre Markos. So, what happened in Debre Markos today? Was there any strike, any protests, any roadblocks? And what happened in Dambicha, neighboring city in Gojjam, where reportedly the road was blocked by angry youth. Secondly, another Fano faction has held a meeting and issued a statement. Leader of this Fano faction was not seen recently. I think he was arrested by security forces a few months ago, then he was released. He was arrested when he was trying to enter Volkayat from Gondar. He was arrested, then he was released, and then he went sort of missing, you can say. He is back now. He has issued a statement. His Fano group has issued a statement. Thirdly, viewers, dozens of government workers have been arrested by security forces, by police in SNNPR after government workers protested. What happened? Why did they protest? Firstly, viewers, an update for you. Today is day 2 since Amhara Popular Front of Skandar Naga called for a complete strike, roadblocks, and protests in Debre Markos city. Debre Markos is in East Gojjam. 2 days ago, on Tuesday night, APF issued a statement urging the people to go on complete strike and protest and block roads. Yesterday's call was partially implemented. Some businesses remained closed, but traffic could not be completely suspended. We did not see any protests yesterday. We did not see any closure of roads yesterday. Then last night, APF issued another statement asking people to protest, to block roads on Thursday. APF last night said that Ethiopian security forces were entering Gojjam from Romia, so people should block all roads in Debre Markos, leading to and from Debre Markos. What happened today? Situation is almost the same as it was yesterday. Some businesses remained closed. But we cannot say that there was complete strike in Debre Markos today. I could not confirm any protests so far. No street demonstrations in Debre Markos today. I could not confirm any road closures as well, though I'm trying to get information. But so far, I have not been able to see any roadblocks, any street demonstrations in Debre Markos. What we saw yesterday, again, the same is happening in Debre Markos, that people close their businesses. And sometimes people close their businesses because of fear that there could be attacks. Because if you remember, last night APF warned that those whose shops are open, those who open their shops, businesses, APF will deal with them. So the closure might be due to the threat. But we can only confirm that some businesses remained closed in Debre Markos so far. We saw one road closure, not in Debre Markos, but in Dambicha. Dambicha is another city in East Gojjam. And there, reportedly, angry youth protested and they blocked the road. Pictures are being shared from Dambicha. And some sources say that security forces then opened the road. They tried to open the road. They fired to disperse protesters. Some say the road has been opened, but we're trying to get information from the ground. Road closure is being confirmed. Security forces arrived there to open the road. Again, confirmation. They opened fire. They resorted to aerial firing reportedly. What is the situation there? Is the road closed or not? We'll try to do in coming videos. And in Dambicha as well, there was partial strike. People closed their shops, businesses. So we can say that Skandar Naga's first call for mobilizing people in Debre Markos and neighboring areas could not produce desired results. We saw complete strike in Gondar when people of Gondar decided to go on strike. We saw complete strike, we saw protests, we saw road closures. And then Ethiopian army was forced to negotiate with Fano representatives, Gondar elders. Same unity is missing. Same response to Skandar Naga's call in Debre Markos is missing. But maybe in coming hours things might change. But so far, as I said earlier, no road closure, no protests, only businesses closed in Debre Markos and Dambicha. Second was another Fano faction held a meeting today reportedly. It has issued a statement. The faction is from Gondar. Its name is Minilik Brigade. Minilik Brigade of Gondar Fano is led by Commander Entene. If you remember, last year he was arrested when he, along with his fighters, tried to enter Volkayat from Gondar. He was arrested, remained in prison. I think he was released. And today we got information about a meeting held at some unknown location by Menelik Brigade Fano fighters. What was discussed? What is this brigade saying? By the way, a few days ago, Gondar Brigade was established. This is Menelik Brigade. So, on daily basis, on weekly basis, we're seeing new brigades being established. Are all these brigades united? Are they under one command? At least in Gondar, not in entire Amhara. We don't know. But Menelik Brigade today called for unity. In the statement, it asked all Fano factions to be united, to work, to coordinate with each other. It mentioned that Amharas are being allegedly massacred, that is the responsibility of Amhara people to protect Volkayat. It should not be handed over to Tigray. It mentioned Oromia Prosperity Party, that it is involved in atrocities against Amharas. So it is asking the people to be united. It is asking all Amharas to unite. And is Fano united itself? We don't know. Gondar Brigade, Menelik Brigade, Massafin's Fano. Who is in charge of all these Fanos? In Gojjam, Skandar Naga's APF. In Shoa, Latishagao's Shoa has announced support for Skandar Naga's APF. Gondar Fano is silent. I have not seen a single statement from Massafin, from this Menelik Brigade, from Gondar Brigade, showing their support for Skandar Naga's APF. Let's see. Only a meeting of Fano fighters of Menelik Brigade is being confirmed. Lastly, viewers, dozens of government workers have been arrested in southern Ethiopia. It happened in SNNPR, Southern Nation, Nationalities and People region. In Hadiya zone of SNNPR, these government workers were arrested. Why were they arrested? These government workers protested against non-payment of salaries. Some government workers did not receive salaries in the last 3 months. 3 consecutive months without salaries. You can see what these government workers are going through. That is why they were forced to protest. And when they protested, around 40, more than 40 were arrested by security forces. Why is that SNNPR government is unable to pay the salaries of government workers? Well, I think we mentioned in some previous videos that SNNPR southwest regions are facing a severe financial crisis. They are unable to pay the salaries, and they requested federal government to help. Federal government is helping, but we know that federal government is also faced with this economic crisis. It is hoping to get financial aid, some bailout package from IMF, World Bank, but the bailout package has not been approved so far. So this financial crisis is worsening. If bailout package is not approved, we could see this crisis worsen in some parts, some regions of Ethiopia, especially in southwest and SNNPR. In Amhara region, we're seeing there is a shortage of fertilizers. Again, it's because of lack of funds. This economic crisis is hurting all Ethiopian regions. But these government workers, they have right to protest. What is wrong with their protest? They are unpaid for 3 months. Can't they just protest? What is their crime? They just raised voice because they want to be paid. They're serving the government, serving the people. They should be paid. There is no point in arresting them, in silencing them. Let's hope that these government workers are released by police in Hadiya zone of SNNPR. Thank you for watching.